I think the concept was very innovative.
Convincing the older generation of a new concept would be a little tricky.
I had not, frankly, seen anything like this before.
I'm very, very excited with this innovation.
Hi friends, my name is Prashanth. I'm the founder of InvisibleBed.com. Today we are at the home of Anu, Ganesh and their daughter Maithili, who have been our customers for more than 10 years. We are here to find out how InvisibleBed has helped them to utilize more of their space. Let's find out.
Good, welcome.
Thank you. On the occasion of completing 10 years of using InvisibleBed, just wanted to find out how it has helped us. Before we start, just wanted to get a brief intro about yourselves. I'll start with ma'am. Ma'am, could you please give me an introduction of her?
So I'm Anuradha. I work in IT industry, especially for advanced driver assistance systems.
And sir?
I'm Ganesh Balakrishnan. I'm an entrepreneur. Primarily done multiple startups in the consumer space, including brands like Momo and Flatheads. And currently I'm a marketing consultant.
When did you buy your first invisible bed?
This was around 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
And how did you hear about us?
We got to know, so I was doing some kind of a research because I'm too much into space optimization, and so this was specially for my kid, and also for the guests who come, who come on and off. So I wanted that particular room as a guest room, so that when they come, the bed is ready, and then I can fold it back when they leave. So in that way it was kind of very optimized. So I did a lot of research, and then I got to know about this invisible bed.
Okay, so basically through Google.
Yes.
Any other competitors or any other options you were thinking?
No, that time I didn't know.
Actually, we had, there were also interior carpenters, so we had spoken to a couple of carpenters as well.
Okay.
But I think it was a custom job that they were talking about, right? And they weren't really sure how to make it, which is when Anu saw the invisible bed thing already set up that you guys had created. I think that looked like a much better option, because you had a working model, which is something which we are more comfortable with rather than an experiment.
So what kind of space challenges you were facing before, like during that phase? Was there any space constraint there already, or was that it was not there at all?
As I said, in 2012 I bought this after I gave my birth to my daughter.
So your daughter was how?
She was just born.
Just born.
And that time my mother and my mother-in-law used to come often. So in one room we had the cradle, and they for them to stay here comfortably, we wanted this kind of arrangement. So once they left, so that room became a kid's room. And so now, she is using it, my daughter is using it, and once, after sleeping, we fold it back, and then we use that space to do some kind of a drawing and all those things. We sit together and we do, and a lot of our friends come over, and so we make use of that space quite well.
So personally, I remember when my late grandfather, he used to put me to sleep in this room when he used to sing lullabies. So I remember watching videos of those times, and I really miss him. So I feel like that is a very fond memory of this place. And I also feel there's a video of me jumping around on my bed. I even have a vivid memory of me jumping around on the bed, and I had very fun bed sheets back then. So that time of me playing on the bed and just enjoying was really happy for me. I also have a memory of when my great grandmother had visited here. So previously it was a guest room, And when my great grandmother had come here, she had a very amazing talent for playing the veena. So I remember me sitting next to her and her playing it and showing me how it worked. I mean, it was nice to see her also being nostalgic of her days playing it. So I think this room has really built those memories for me.
As a guest room, I think, of course, during the night the bed can come out and you can use it. We looked at it more from a multi-purpose perspective rather than just a space constraint. During the day, we had just chairs and a small, sofa kind of a thing that was set up there, where my mom, her mom used to come and stay. That's like a living room where the guests can stay. That was the idea. Right?
Okay. So how was InvisibleBed performed over the past years? Did you find any issues with the bed? How was it performed?
Actually, so far, honestly speaking, I never had any problem. And especially the pneumatic part of it, I had some doubts initially, and I was not very comfortable. I was skeptical to get that because that will get conked off very often. But I think the installation and the overall quality is very good.
So not a single service call?
No, I never.
Nothing?
Never.
Zero?
Zero.
So were you concerned about the safety of whether the bed will fall automatically or whether the bed will go up automatically when somebody is sleeping?
Actually,
Were there any
I did a lot
concerns?
of research,
Okay,
and
okay.
I did see the demo in your place,
Experience
showroom.
center.
I had gone there and I had seen that, and I had actually all these criteria I had checked before buying it, and and it was convinced. I was convinced enough, and then only I had these concerns initially, but then when I saw the demo, I was quite convinced.
You were convinced that it is safe for entire family and there are no issues. Okay. So was this a combined decision, or you were driving it and he followed, or how was it? What were your thoughts on the concept itself?
I think the concept was very innovative. I had not frankly seen anything like this before, and when she showed it to me for the first time saying, hey, this is something that is there, it was actually surprising to me. And in terms of cost as well, I think we bought beds for our master bedroom and the other bedroom as well, and the cost was as good as what you would have got otherwise, right? So it was very competitive from that perspective also.
You said your in-laws and mother comes and stays here, and they have also used the product.
Yes.
What was their experience like? Because convincing the older generation of a new concept would be a little tricky because they are used to the normal furniture and normal thing. So how did they overcome, or were they not skeptical of sleeping there, or was there anything that you might have experienced? Nothing
of that sort. Actually, they were very very, very excited with this innovation. They also got it installed in their own house in Chennai. So they really liked the concept, and they didn't mind. They didn't have any hiccups when they were using this.
So that room is used for mostly what function? Is it for sleeping, or is it like playing, studying, everything? Like what is that purpose of that room mostly used for?
As of now, my daughter is using that room completely, and while sleeping only she puts it down. Otherwise, she sits below and she calls all her friends to play some card games, and we also conduct a lot of workshops with the kid, and we do like a lot of artwork there, sitting down and doing it.
So you teach painting?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. So how many students can that room fit in?
We usually call her own close friends, not a very big gang.
Easily can have 4 people there. and yeah, 5 people can actually be comfortable working there, right? So it is almost like a living room for my daughter. She's pretty much
everything happens there.
Is there? Yeah. Once she comes from school, she gets into that room, and that's it. That's her room.
Wow.
Actually, one use case I had was we had this festival called Golu, and once the bed is pulled back, that becomes a backdrop for the Golu. So I can keep the dolls there and her paintings behind, and so for that 9 days, this serves as a Golu room specially, and that use case really worked out for me.
That was a
so temporarily,
unintegrated.
Yeah.
See, I always tell, like, the space. Once you have space, your options are unlimited. Right? You can use it for anything.
So my daughter also does yoga there.
In that space.
In that space, he puts the mat and also the sofa cum bed. No, it's a little difficult to use. And this being a little lightweight, my own daughter now is able to open and close. So that way she's independent. That one I felt it was not very comfortable to open.
So my next question would be, what are your words for future buyers? Like what would you say to them, buyers who are first skeptical about the concept, second about the product, like first the concept of having a empty room or a foldable bed. Like what would you, they are on the fence, they might have concern about safety, or what would you say to them?
It's a fantastic product. I think people who are creative, who have a lot of ideas, I think that space can be used in multiple ways. What I got was a very good quality, and the wood quality is also very good. And it's been 10 years, I have never had any complaint. I think one should invest on this.
In fact, during the pandemic, it was one of the most useful things that we found, right? Because school was also online, and since that was my daughter's room, the bed was on during the night, and when school was on, you don't want the bed to be seen in the background in the camera, right? So the workspace that she had, it looked at like a proper room where she was sitting, like a workroom almost, right? So that was another big advantage. As far as safety is concerned, I have never had any issues with this. It has been very safe, both in terms of bringing it down and making sure it goes up. It holds its own, it doesn't fall accidentally and all that. So that has been not a problem at all. So for anybody who is looking for initial setup of your home itself, it's a great thing to bring into your home, because as I said, it becomes a multi-purpose room after that, right? You can use it for many things other than just sleeping, which probably the bed occupies, 70% of the room otherwise, right? You can use that much more space for any activity that you do during the day.
So did you use it as a home office as well during the pandemic? You must be working from home. Was there any use case there?
So my daughter used to use it for her school for sure, because that was her room. But every now and then we used to go and use that room as well.
How important was it for your daughter to have more space while she is growing up? Like what was the importance level?
My daughter is very creative. She is into guitar. And then she does a lot of painting in different mediums, and for that we need to keep easel, and we have to also accommodate the guitar in its place. And so looking at all these infrastructures, I felt this was really, really important. And also when her friends come over, right, so they need that personal space. Now that she's growing up, it becomes more important.
And the bedroom is the most secure personal space you can ever find anywhere. So, wow. Great. Now, for a little while, imagine you had gone for a traditional furniture, right? what would that look like, that scenario? Like what would have not happened, or it may not happen, but it would be difficult. What would that scenario be?
If there was a normal bed in that room, I'm sure all the art stuff wouldn't have happened there, right?
Okay.
It would have spilled over probably to the dining room or to the the other bedroom that we have, and that is one for sure. Second, I think we would have very quickly wanted to start looking for a bigger house because there is not enough space for all the things that we have to do otherwise.
Right.
And I feel as a kid you should be more explorative in the sense they should be allowed to keep things dirty, it's fine. Then in the mess only, in the chaos, they will learn more, and they should be allowed to do that. But they can do it in their own room. Spill over to the other rooms, and that becomes so difficult for us. But that freedom should be given.
And then freedom comes when they have more space.
More space, exactly. Then they can come up with more ideas, and they learn a lot that way.
So it's been more than 10 years since we got our invisible bed in our home, and we love it as much as day one.
It truly made our home smarter.